We looked at how you autofill a form and how you bind it into data, and also how Boozang kind of magically create these validation. Sometimes Boozang guesses right, and it's a big help. Sometimes it guesses wrong, and you got to do some manual work. One thing you can see though is that right now we're filling in the field one by one here, which is very typical for a record replay tool. And sometimes this is what you want to do. You want to do that, for instance, let's say you're filling something and what you're filling is kind of affecting how the form will look, which means when you fill that, something will show up. But in this particular case, it's just a static form. So we're going to try and send all the data in one go to the application side, fill all the data, and do this as one action. So I'm just going to show you kind of what this looks like and the kind of performance improvement you get. So let's try this out. Again, you use a group and you say that we call this my user form, okay? So we call this a user form. We put all the stuff we want to execute as one action, and I just hit this checkbox, execute a single action in app window, and I can set the speed. Sometimes you want to slow this down, sometimes you want to speed this up, and this is a little bit trial and error, okay? But usually 150 milliseconds is good. So now I'm actually executing this group as a single action, and you can see it has a little flash on it saying this is actually a single action. So either it's all successful or it all fails. So let's see how this looks when we run it. And as you can see, the performance is greatly improved. And if we know this form is stable, I've automated this correctly, you bake it into one action, and actually it gets sent, all the actions get sent to the application windows, and they're executed in bulk. So that's a really good trick. And look again, when we run this, as you can see, you don't get the action 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kind of in a sequence. They all get lit up at the same time. So let's take a look. Boom. So this is also very, very useful. You take a form, you take all that data, and you bake it into a single action.